Alright, so now we're about to really get into the meat. No, this is more like the vegetables. Because a lot of musicians, like a lot of them don't want to do this. And it's just because, I mean, it can be time consuming. I mean, it takes a lot of you, out of you. So, what we're talking about now are inversions. Now, so far, the lessons that we've been taking, we've been playing in root position. And pretty much what that means is that we've been playing with C, whatever chord we play, the name of that chord, the very name of the note, we're playing that in the left hand. We're playing it at the very bottom. So if it's a C major chord, we had the C at the bottom, so that means it's in root position. So that's what we've been playing. We've been playing in root position, but that's not the only way to play chords, because I'm quite sure you've probably heard your friends or any other musicians. It's like, man, you know, he's playing a C chord, but it doesn't sound like this, or even after you get past that, it's like, man, you know, he's really doing something else with it. So what we do is we'll play different inversions. And you have to play with both hands. Like, you have to master this with both hands. I know you're only seeing it now, just 4 notes. But you really, while you're practicing, you want to practice with both hands at the same time. So, anyway, here we are. This is root position. This E, G, B, C. That's first inversion. And then we have second inversion. So we got the G, B, C, and E. And then that's second inversion. Then we have third, where we have the B, B, C, E, G. That's our last inversion, and now we're back up to root position when we're here. So we have third inversion, second inversion, first inversion, and root position. So now we just gotta call it by the numbers. Remember, because that just makes things a lot easier. So if we know, like, okay, so root position means that the root is at the bottom. First inversion is with the third on the bottom. That's first inversion. We have the third on the bottom. Second inversion is with the fifth on the bottom. Third inversion is with the seventh. Now we have the seventh on the bottom. So we either have the seventh on the bottom, the 5 on the bottom, or the third on the bottom, and then we can just have with the root of the chord at the very bottom, right? So that's inversions, right? Like, that's what we play all the time, and it's really that simple. It's like, yeah, that's what we're doing. We're just playing inversions. But what we do is that, and what you'll be start to do is pick different inversions that you like to play and throw them in and out of context as you see fit. So it's really all about your preference and what you like. How do you like it? You know, do you like it here, where you got this up on the top singing out, or maybe you like that third singing, just depending on what song it is, and then you can ultimately have that fifth up top, you know, right, or here. So that's inversions, and for the remainder of the lesson, we're just gonna go over all of the chords, because I gotta stress to you that it's important that you know all of the inversions for all chords. So that's like 60, right? 12, like 60 something chords. 12 times 5, because we got major, dominant, minor, and half diminished. And I don't think we even talked about diminish, but But you know, so that's what we're going to be covering for this whole lesson. So it's going to be a lot, but just like vegetables, I mean, you just got to do it, because after you finish this, like I promise you, once we go on and when we start applying this stuff, we start applying those different inversions, we're applying those chords to songs, and just how easy it is. Like, you'll see that it's just a breeze to play. Somebody shows you something, it'll be like, just, you'll know it. As soon as you see it, you say, oh yeah, I know that. I know those chords, I know those inversions. So I can't stress enough that you stick to this and learn all of your inversions. Like, you have to learn all of them. I'm gonna show them to you just to let you know just how important. I'm gonna play all of them. So it's up to you to learn them all. So it's gonna be quite the adventure, but I know you can do it. All right.